film studio. Now, if you're thinking about going back and watching the real world Seattle, I don't suggest it. That was not the height of TV right there. This is definitely a low point for all of us. Those of us born in the 90s and 80s, we remember that. It was not great. But we've got this great grass.
Thank you. All right. Go ahead.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
All 3 decks are open for you today.
Excellent. Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome. Just over here if you'd like to go upstairs.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome aboard.
Use the handrail. I think so. Yeah, I was gonna. Okay. Let's see if they had bathroom. I was gonna see if they had a bathroom. But...
Oh, you have. You want to use?
I think so.
Yeah, it's somewhere over there. You can ask.
Spiced toddy's a favorite right now. It's pretty delicious. That's just going to be the cider mixed with some bourbon and some ginger liqueur with a cinnamon stick to top it all off. It's pretty good. If you're looking for something to eat, feeling a little peckish, we've got great sandwiches like our turkey chipotle, always a winner. Or if you're vegetarian, we've of course got the caprese sandwich. There's always fresh made popcorn. Get it while it's hot. It's pretty good. If you need something a little more snacky, we've got some Tim's Cascade Potato Chips. Built in 2017 was a bit of a surprise to everybody, including Seattle City Council and us here at Argosy. Yes, it just kind of showed up. I remember when that happened, and I go, hey, how'd that get there? Yep, they snuck that one in on us. But things that aren't getting snuck in right now, all this construction happening here on the waterfront, you can see what looks like an octopus being built. That is going to be a great little playground. We actually used to have a double-decker highway here along the waterfront. That's right. The viaduct here was the way you got from the south end of Seattle up into Highway 99 in the north end. It actually went across this whole skyline section here right on the waterfront and then tucked in at Electric Avenue through the hillside. After, that's right, they didn't see a single guest during that time period. As such, they had to make up some of that revenue. To do this, they advertised in bait and tackle magazines that you could fish right out the window at the Edgewater Hotel. It's pretty unique. It's one of the few hotels ever to be built directly on the water. And upon checking in, they would hand you a rod, reel, and bucket. So you could in fact fish out the window. If you needed anything else, there was a bait and tackle shop they installed in the lobby there. Just real quick, off the left-hand side, we've actually got one of our other vessels. That would be the Log Stewart right there. That is the Good Time 3. Now, speaking of fun other vessels, off the right-hand side, get a little whiplash for you. Quack, quack, other way. No, this way, that way. Keep looking. No, that little blue, white, and red striped boat. That's one of my favorite boats in the harbor. That is the FRS San Juan Clipper. There is a twin sister boat known as the Victoria Clipper, a little more famously known. The San Juan Clipper does we've got the Dulles dolphin, we've got the harbor porpoise, we've got the largest dwarf dolphin species in the most known. I don't want to get too close because they don't come into the bay very often, but they were seen just on the other side of that hill over there. I'm pretty jealous of that other one of our boats that just came in because they stopped and watched them. Yeah, they were half an hour late because they stopped to watch the orcas. They have been showing up more and more in the last month or so, especially very
What
chunk in a
about it?
second. It
Like
does
put
take
it
a minute
down.
to set
Oh.
that, but when he gets there, oh, looks like you got a good one. Down it
so-
goes. Now you notice, there's the clunk.
The
Now you
people
notice it
that
went down pretty far past the upper line
talking
there.
about the people that operate
That's
the
because
cranes and
you
stuff like
probably
that.
fit
That's what
about
he says. He's
3
like, they make
rows before ever getting to a
$164,000
visible
a year.
section.
Oh.
But yet they
These
don't
vessels
have
are
any,
capable
like,
of
you don't
carrying
need
anywhere from
a degree
1,000
or
to
anything.
5,000 of these
You got a
containers.
high school
That's right, we measure that in
Wow.
what's
But
known
it's
as
gotta be
TUs,
part
or
of
20-foot
the
equivalent
waterfront.
units.
So
That is in reference to the 3 different sizes. The smallest size you can see right up here on the bow of the Fultonari
so-
If you get that job, then great.
There is
Except
one
for-
little
for
20-footer
life, essentially.
sitting in the Coast Guard sector, Puget Sound. That's right, this is where they monitor all the traffic in the area, any kind of safety concerns. We've also got a very special vessel sitting
Looks
here.
like I'm wearing sunglasses.
That big long white one is a Hamilton-class Coast Guard cutter that used to belong to the U.S. Coast Guard. That was once known as the Berry. We sold it off to Vietnam, as you can see, and it just came back here from Everett, just up north, after getting that brand new paint job. Looks like they're actually finally getting ready to hand it off to the Vietnam Coast Guard.
But my eyes cannot.
That's good.
Right behind the melon, you're noticing those pink lights are starting to show up. That means the long dark activity out in Washington, Oregon, California, Hawaii, Alaska, all that area. We got 5 active volcanoes here. So the way they designed it was to make the center of gravity very, very low. In fact, it's just 6 feet down. That's because there's 3 stories of concrete buried underneath that building. You can see right now those elevators on the outside is going down. There's only 5 full floors in that building as well, so that helps add to the fact that it's not a particularly heavy or top-heavy building. Now down below it, there's
I
a white
love
arch
this
that made out the clouds there. Those white arches go to the Pacific Science Center, where they were supposed to show all of the science and technology exhibits during the 1960s.